Welcome to the second WSL semi-final of the evening. Earlier we just saw the Coburn Wolves spectacularly take over South Perth Alliance 4-0. Some would say they were the underdogs, but South Perth Alliance did come undermanned with, just talking to the coach after the game, a few on holiday, a few injured, and just wasn't the result they wanted after such a solid season, finishing as the minor premiers. But tonight, in this contest, it's going to be an enthralling game, no less, with the Andinas and the Western Devils both posed second and third on the ladder during the season. It's squared all on their head-to-head. In round 4, they had a 4-all draw. Round 5, it was 5-1 to the Western Devils. And the most recent encounter, in round 16, the Andinas got ahead 3-2. So, it should be a great contest, no less.
Clayton to Priado, now to Waltman. Seems like the Devils are very happy to play their 4-0 at the moment, which at the moment Andinas are just sitting off them, but they seem to rotate quickly into a 3-1 once they've built up possession, just using it to get into the opposition's half. Ball with Yashu, out wide to Basolo. Now with Yillis, back to Hiashu. Ball through and hits Basolo, and Kapow almost spilling that one, but she does well enough. Ball with Priado now. They're looking to break quickly with McCartney. Now with Waltman. Waltman has yards and yards of spaces. Basolo switch play as well. Basolo out wide to Hiashu. Heavy touch forward. Forward to Reed. Reed shoots and Gabauer had it covered. Just watching it go out. Key players for the Western Devils are playing today with, of course, their goalkeeper Gabauer. Clayton, 20 appearances, 17 goals and 8 assists. Waltman, 18 appearances, 12 goals, 8 assists. And Priado, 19 appearances, 10 goals and 13 assists. Those three players will be the ones to watch this game for the Devils, as the ball was just with her. Corner ball. For the Andinas, the key players are Ingrid Basolo, 14 appearances, 13 goals, 1 assist. Emma Yillis, 19 appearances, 8 goals, 9 assists. And another one to watch is youngster Luana Asenso Cabello. Ball with Clayton, who tries to take it down, but the ball just running out of real estate. Seems like Andinas are quick on the break as they have Reed, who's one of the fastest in the league, going down the line, but covered well by Waltman. Ball with Waltman as they build up just to halfway with that 4-0. McCartney out wide now with Priado. In the middle with Clayton. Now with Waltman to flick down the line, but Clayton wasn't expecting the parallel. Seems like some early signs of an early 4-0. Just looking to break through, but not on the same wavelength. This ball is with Hiashu. Giving it time and space. Nice ball there from Basolo's. Priado goes to double team and just spills their way. Waltman. Solo. Now with Yillis. Now with Reed. Down the line to Hiashu. And just looking at the team sheet, it seems that Andinas have got a very, very, very big squad, whereas the Western Devils have elected for a smaller squad with only 2 on the bench. They're happy to build up possession. Still a 0-all game. Clayton, ball over the top, trying to find McCartney, but the ball was a bit too late.
Yellow, please. And play.
Ball with Yashu. Hits Picau. Picau, of course, good with her feet as well. Hits Yillis. Ball down line and it's spilled wide. Now it's with Priado. Trying to hit Waltman, but Reed intercepting. Reed looking to get on that counter very quickly. Waltman. Now wide with Priado. Now with Clayton. McCartney tries to hit it forward to Priato, and Hiyashi cuts it out very well. Waltman taking her time to get the ball from the corner. Hitting McCartney. Shoots, and well covered by Basolos. Now Reed is driving. Good cutout there from Laura Waltman, including the physicality. She's now driving, just subbing herself on with the footwork. Senzo Cabello checking on for the Andinas, now with Yillis. Now wide with Basolo. Trying to hit a Senzo Cabello and just can't in this situation. Good challenge there from Yillis. Ball still with Priato. Hits Clayton. Can she finish? And it's cleared off the line by Yillis. And that was a good attacking opportunity for the Western Devils, but Yillis heroics just saving in that circumstance. Bacau hitting it through her legs and saved by Yillis in this occasion. And Dino's very happy to rotate their target player as the solo goes up the top. McCartney just clearing it. Now Waltman restarts and getting fouled there. Basola just getting a warning from referee Silas. Baker checking on for the Western Devils. Ball with Clayton. Ball goes long, hits Waltman. She shoots, and that was wide, but it was on her preferred left foot. Ball with Reed. Going long and trying to hit Basolo, but can't. Ball with Baker. Western Devils setting up their 4-0 as the Senza Cabela gets drawn in. This is exactly what the Devils want. Waltman, she's going to restart to Clayton. Trying to hit Priato, but can't. Early teething problems of the Devils 4-0 as they're often playing down the one side. Senzo hitting Yillis. Hits that ball through the middle, but Baker intercepts it, restarts. Here's Clayton now with Baker. Hits Waltman well. Now restarting to Clayton. Clayton driving, hits Waltman. Intercepts by Basolo, but just seeing it out. Now with Waltman. Waltman to Priato, ball through and getting held up by Basolo. Waltman. That'll be the last warning for Basolo. Referee Gabby just making that very clear. Clayton standing over it. We've seen what a shot she can have. Ball with Clayton. Tries to chip it into the keepers. Borman enters us on the court. Ball from Baker and Pacau with the heroic save there. Ball over the top now. Basolo getting pressed by Clayton. Yillis now with Jimenez. Jimenez trying to hit to Leslie Senzo. Now Baker's on the break. She's going down the line. Can she get her shot off and run? Just keeps it in. Clayton. Now with Baker. Resets it out to Borman. Borman to Waltman. Waltman getting pressed.
Can't deny what a match we have in our hands here. Both teams bringing the intensity so far. Semi-final, the pressure rises just that little bit extra, and both teams want that grand finals spot. It's now the ball dribbles through, but Senzio just can't get on the end of that one. But the semi-final pressure just edges up a little bit, and especially with South Perth Alliance getting knocked out in the previous semi-final, any of these three teams left in the fight, you could see them win the title, win the grand final next week. Ilias out wide. Chip down the line. Asensio gets past Borman, brings this side, goes for the shot, but just couldn't find the right connection on that one. Now Waltman wide to Clayton. They're happy to just keep possession, and they're having a bit of a team talk there. There's no pressures coming from the Andinas. As Clayton chips it down, but well read there by Ilias, and now she's driving. It's a 4-on-3. Brings it inside, goes for the shot, and the crowd goes wide, and that gives the Andinas a 1-0 advantage, and they're up in arms about it. The bench is up in arms, and don't they know how to celebrate a goal, the Andinas. Well played there by Ilias. She brought the ball inside, engaged the defender, and just slotted it into the bottom right-hand corner. And the Andinas are up 1-0. Now brings it inside with Borman. Baker sees that one out of play. Now well intercepted there by Lauren Baker. Chipped down the line, but nothing called. We'll see Baker check out for McCartney. As we see Priado bring it up and resets to Borman. Back to down the line to Waltman. Keeps it in play, but well read there by Ilias. Takes it down the line. It's well defended there by Priado. Sees that one out of play. Across to the likes of Jimenez, but unfortunately Hayashi just couldn't find her. It's been neck and neck so far, but the Andinas taking a chance, and sloppy passes like that by the Western Devils aren't going to get them over the line. Jimenez resets to Ilias. Chip down the line, trying to find Hayashi. Couldn't connect to there. Both teams just being a bit sloppy in possession here, but just it is now the Western Devils happy to keep the ball. Priado down to Borman, inside Waltman, back to Borman. This is good build-up play, and well defended there by Melero. Back to Priado. Chip into Waltman, but a bit too much. And here on the volley, Ilias as well. Make sure that one doesn't test the keeper, as now comes Ilias. She's been instrumental, but here goes Priado. She's intercepted well, goes for the shot, but Pukau says no. Solid save there, but from every exceptional save is a sloppy shot, and that one was just at the keeper. Bit of contact there by Pukau and Priado. And Dina's bench, she did come into the back of her, maybe a foul, but referee says nothing there. Is out for a corner ball. Back to Waltman, inside Priado, an opportunity, Borman goes for the shot, but well saved by Pukau. She is hurt herself here from that initial contact. You'd have to say it would be massive if they lost Noi Pukau. She is one, if not the best goalkeeper in the league, and she's down at the moment. It looks like this is going to be maybe a big loss for the Andinas, and looking at their bench, they don't have a reserve goalkeeper, and here comes Reed. Well defended there by the likes of McCartney. Can just feel the atmosphere building in the building at Subiaco Futsal. This is only the second contest of the night. We've still got 2 more exhilarating matchups coming up in the MSL. As Pukao goes long, and well done there by Gabauer. Saw that one out of play, and we'll restart with Borman. To Waltman. Back to Borman. Out wide to McCartney. Down the line, looking for Priado. Does well and wins herself the side kick. Now that one just goes out for a Western Devils ball. See Nelly Clayton check back in. Obviously the captain of the Andinas. Sorry, Western Devils. Looks to square it, but well defended there by Hayashi, and she looked to play Reed through, but just ran out of room. Now, Clayton. Looks for Pirado, well intercepted by the Andinas. You'd have to say, so far in this first 15 minutes, the Andinas, they are bringing that semi-finals pressure and not letting the Andinas anything. And here's another opportunity, squared to the back post, but Asensio, she was looking threatening to find that back post ball, but just a bit too much on it, and it goes out for a goal kick for Gabauer. Square ball intercepted again. The Devils being way too sloppy in possession at the moment, and the Andinas have taken advantage. Another opportunity here. Goes for the shot, but that was always just going above the crossbar.
Gabauer out wide to McCartney. Out wide to Baker, who's now on a 1-on-1. So it's just shifted across to Priado, and great ball across the court. Priado giving it to Clayton. Ball with McCartney now. Nice ball to Baker, who flicks it on, and Clayton just can't get on the end of that one. Ball with Reed. Senso trying to play the ball back to Reed, and now it's with Reed, and she finishes for the second. What a run of play there from the Andinas. So far it seems like an Andinas Coburn Wolves final. If Western Devils don't have anything to respond to it, as the timeout comes out from Amanda Lynch, and that will be a timeout. We will join you quickly after this quick break. play restarting with Kim McCartney. We'll see what Coach Amanda Lynch has decided to change for the tactics. Back to Waltman. Now with Clayton. Down wide to McCartney in a one-on-one. Not getting past Yillis. Ball dictated to be West Neville's ball. McCartney hitting Baker, but too high. Now with Clayton. Hits Baker, and she just can't lay it on. Now Vicenza on the break. This is where the Andinos are dangerous. Is on the break. It's going to be a very interesting grand final if it becomes Andinos, Coburn Wolves, because they both like to hit their opposition on the break. Waltman. McCartney. Now to Baker. Ball down the line to Waltman, and she just can't keep it in. Now from Jimenez to Yillis. Yillis looking to go down the line. Basolo just keeping it in. Ball down the line parallel onto the run of Vicenzo Cabello, and just can't keep that one in. Ball had a bit more pace on it. Gebauer giving to McCartney. Clayton hitting McCartney. McCartney going down the line and trying to hit it through, but Basolo just seeing it out. It's a very boisterous crowd at the moment, with the Andinos having majority of the home ground. Ball to Clayton. And a good shot there from Baker, and that was a well-worked set play. Clayton going short, ball going back from McCartney into Baker through the middle, and Baker with a shot, and what a save there by Pacquiao. Almost from point-blank range. Clayton with the shot. Pacquiao going to Basolo. Getting double-teamed, and Devils win it, but Basolo keeps going. Physical battle between Waltman and Basolo. As Basolo goes for a shot, and ball just going wide. Bauer had it covered. Waltman checking off for Priado. Ball going long into the crowd and not resulting in anything in this circumstance. Now with Eulis. Now with Basolo. Ball over the top, trying to hit Jimenez. Jimenez hitting in the head and going headed back from McCartney, and that's a shot, and just on the side netting. Had everyone in the crowd believing for a second that it was a goal, and Gebauer had it covered. However, as Western Devils set up there 4-0. Ball with Clayton. Hitting Baker. Nice run in the middle there from Priado. Now with McCartney. Shot blocked by Jimenez. Now with Clayton. Out wide with McCartney. Giving it to Baker. Good ball movement here from the Devils. Just needs to be a bit quicker. Priado. Now with Clayton. Now with Priado. Ball down line to Clayton. Can she open up? And good save there from Pacquiao. And another shot. And Jimenez off the goal line. That's been 2 this game. Jimenez and then Yillis. Almost certain goals have been saved off the line. It seems like it's the Andinas' night tonight. Clayton trying to hit the ball across the face of the goals, but it was always going to be a challenging ball to get a shot off. Jimenez checking off for Hiashu. Yillis to Pacquiao. Back to Yillis. Ball down the line, cut out by Priado. 52 seconds left on the clock. Yillis. Pacquiao just running down the time as she waits for the ball to get to her. Back to Yillis. Press out from the Western Devils. Now with Senzo, who decides to restart back to Yillis. And Dino's very happy to just run this clock down. Baker just cutting it out. Yachu with Basolo. Hitting Senzo, who turns in, skips past 2 and challenged on the way through, winning himself a free kick.
Andy with the right here. Kim, watch the left.
with Basolo. We'll see what she likes to do. Ball to Yillis. Down the line, and Hiyashi just can't get on the other one of those. Baker uses her physicality well. Hiyashi out to Yillis. Reverse ball, but can't find Asenso. Is now there at Western Devils are on the break. Yillis restarting to Picao, getting pressed and just seen out. Now with Clayton. Good ball. And a good finish there from McCartney. What a play there from the Western Devils. Good, very intelligent play there from Clayton and Priado, taking the ball down the line, going for the fake shot, and then deciding to hit it across the goal. (2-1) to the Andinas. We'll see if the Andinas put this to bed and respond quickly, whether this is a wave of momentum for the Western Devils. Yillis. Now Basolo. Ball hit right to Clayton. 10 seconds left. Clayton decides to take the shooting opportunity. It's 5 seconds left on the clock. Picao just gonna go long. Hits Asenso. Asenso restarting back to Yillis, and they'll be happy just to see this time run out. And that is the half time. We will join you after this quick break.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
And back to the second half of action. So far, what a contest we've seen. Andina's taking the early opportunities and just working on the counter-attack. And you do have to say the Western Devils did get on top of them towards the end and had chance after chance. But of course, always outstanding Noi Pukau with save after save that just denied the Western Devils of taking the lead in that first half. But that's what she does. That's her standard that she sets, and she'll definitely be doing more of the same in this second half. But will it be enough to get the Andinas over the line? But here's a chance, and good save there by Gabauer just to make sure that one didn't trickle in the back of the net. But also the Andinas with big support in the crowd today. After that second goal they scored, the Andinas chanting and singing. They definitely are making this their own fortress and make the Western Devils scared. And just halfway through that first half, Coach Amanda Litch was calling out instructions, but the players just couldn't hear her from all the chanting and singing from the crowd. But we've still got 18 minutes left to play, and even though the Andinas have that 1-goal advantage, you'd have to say it is anyone's game still. As we see the Western Devils back in possession here. It's Waltman, waiting. Andina's just happy to sit back, and the Western Devils waiting for them to engage the press. Out to Borman, down to Waltman, back to Borman, just couldn't find a first touch. Reid intercepts, and Waltman comes across to clears. As we see, referee Gabriella, he said that it was the Andinas' ball and they took too long to play it, just let the ball go astray, and Andinas regain possession here. Out wide looking for Clayton, but the likes of Morello just happy to see that one out of play. Ilias. Played into, well read there by Borman. Hayashi dispossessed. Here's a chance, looks to square it. Maybe he should have gone for the shot. She did have the whole goal to aim at, but looked to square it to Waltman, but just runs out of room. Clayton inside Waltman. Resets to McCartney. Wide to Clayton, and Ilias sees that one out of play. Picau again comes out and sees it out of play and takes out Waltman in the process. Laugh shed between the two. Devils ball on the opposite flank. Played to Clayton, does well to keep it in play. Gets double teamed, and that's good defending by the Andinas, and they've won themselves a side kick. Hayashi, that is, plays it out to Ilias. Chipped down the line, looking for the run of Reid, but Reid had checked back to get back into the rotation, and it goes out for a goal kick for Gabauer. Waltman to McCartney. Clayton. Miscommunication there between Clayton and Waltman, and that one just goes out of play. Andinas back in possession. Clayton in possession. Chips down the line, but no one on the end of that one, and Nui Picau. Happy to see it out of play and reset with Ilias to Reid. Obviously Reid has been around the Supa-Liga for a while and very experienced. Now, Andina's just happy to see that out of play and keep possession. Done well, brings it inside, but Clayton gets across. Tries to get past Christiani, and that's a good battle between the two. And in comes Waltman, but still Christiani's fighting strong. Waltman again, and she wins herself a foul. Crowd not happy, and referee gives number 10, Camilla Christiani, a yellow card for her efforts. It was a good battle between the two, but then just a bit too much on Waltman. Wins herself a yellow card. As I was saying, Taylor Reid, one of the most reliable players in the league and hard worker, She used to play out the West Coast Cobras. She's quick, works back defensively, and definitely someone you want in your team, especially if Andinas are going to make a title challenges. That was not far away by Kim McCartney, but Noi Pacau comes out again. McCartney again goes for the shot, and happy to see that wide.
Play restarting from Borman, tries to force it to the back post, and Pacau just cuts that one out. It's going to be a series of misfortunate events for Andinas if that ball made it through. Yillis skipping past one and just can't get it on to a player. Or on the court for that matter. Borman to Clayton. Clayton shooting and hitting Watman's feet. A little bit high though for it to control and turn around. Now with Gabauer. Hits McCartney. McCartney pivoting well as Priado checks on the court. Now with Clayton. Clayton shoots and wide, but Pacau just watched that one go. Yillis checking off for Asenso Cabello. Basolo going long, trying to find it Asenso and just can't find her run. Now with Priado. Priado looking to skip the flank and just can't via Asenso's good defending. Borman, and there's the skip of the flank, and well read by Hiashu as Asenso tries to cut in. That's another foul on Clayton. As we have Borman checking off for Baker. Clayton standing over this ball. Trying to chip it. Chips it into the head of Priado and just can't get on the end of that one. Baker. Hitting to Borman. Borman with her left foot. Just winning themselves another corner. Baker setting up early. Hitting Borman. Shoots. And that's the back post. But Priado can't get on. Baker rushing the ball quickly. Ball getting cleared. Clayton. Hitting to Borman. Now sends now with Baker, sorry. Now with Clayton. Clayton turns well. She's beating Hiashu. Going down the line. She decides to go herself instead of squaring it, and Pacau takes that save. Baker hitting instead and almost hitting up for the break. The ball with Baker. Chips it right into Pacau's steady hands. Hits Asenso, but Asenso's getting pressed. Asenso just hitting the ball right back to the Devils. Clayton. Now with Priado getting physical off the ball, and Asenso with a challenge. Now with Priado. Hits Clayton. Hits the ball through to Priado. Taking her time to size up Asenso. Now with Clayton. Clayton shoots and try to get a tip on from Borman. Cow going long, hitting Reed, who chests it down, but a good challenge there from Clayton. Now with Yashu. Back to Yillis. Now with Asenso Cabello, who gives it right back to Yillis. Now with Reed, back to Yillis. It's the ball forward, and Borman just heading it back to Yillis. Reed. Now the pressure's coming on from the Devils. He tries to get the ball to Asenso instead it hits Borman. Priado restarting to Borman. Hits the nice ball to Clayton. Clayton back to goal. Borman going over the top and hitting Baker. Now with Priado. Ball through, trying to get to Clayton and can't. Reed's now on the counter. Baker just cutting it out. You know that if she beat Baker in that situation, there was no way no one was catching her. Be a side ball for the Andinas. Hits Senzo in the middle. He just goes nice skill and ball with a good challenge. But Kabauer spreading herself well and just getting a crucial save. It'll be a corner for the Andinas. Yashi checking off for Ingrid Basolo. Hitting Reed, but Baker reads it well. She's now on the break. Waltman just seeing that ball out. Jimenez checking on the court. Ball across, hitting Jimenez, who wasn't ready for it and lets it run out. 8 minutes left on the clock. We'll see if the Devils decide to go fifth man. If they don't score one soon, it'll be an interesting predicament for their side. I don't think I've seen them go fifth man yet this season. Just a reminder, we got 2 semi-final men's games later in the night. Make sure to stick around for them. The Coburn Wolves versus West Coast Cobras and Rockham Cambio Cornbury versus Northern Hawks. Priato to Waltman, who shoots, and Yillis just turning her back and deflecting it. Waltman now with Borman. Down the line, hits Priato. Shoots and right into the arms of Pikau. Pikau, definitely one of the best keepers in the game. As now Asento's on the break. Can Waltman slide? And she does, but it bounces her way. Going to the back post and just can't get it there. Restarts to Basolo. Chaos in front of the goal. Now Devils looking to counter. Borman slowing the game down a little bit. Devils slowing the game down now. Priato looking to skip past Basolo and just seeing the ball out. Down the line to Waltman. Waltman looking to spin and slides with a nice sliding pass. Hits Priato. Now hits Borman. It's a nice ball and pushing the back, but referees say that they milked that one. Senzo checking off for Mohero. Six minutes left on the clock. Currently a 2-1 scoreline to the Andinos as McCartney, the goal scorer, checks back on. If someone's going to change this game, it's definitely going to be her, one of the most reliable parts of the Western Devils cog. Waltman. Ball through back to Priato, and if she was expecting that one, she could have got an easy shot off. Jimenez. Waltman reading it well and toe pokes, but on a signature left foot couldn't challenge Pikau in that circumstance. Waltman just beating her counterpart to the ball there and seeing it out. Baker checking off for the Devils as Clayton checks back on. We'll see the last couple of minutes whether the lack of subs is going to cost the Devils. Devils setting up in their 4-0. Clayton skipping a nice ball to Priato. This is exactly what they need to do, skip those lines. Priato. If she looks at the opposite flank, she'll see Waltman pretty much given a lot of space. McCartney. Back to Priato. Now with Clayton, tries to find the first time ball to McCartney and can't find her. Waltman with a shot on signature left, but well wide. Pikau out to Basolo. Now with Yillis. Yillis asking for some balance to her side. They're happy to see the time wound down as they go for the long and ambitious pass. Ball with Waltman. Now Clayton. Hits Waltman. Now with Clayton. Priato operating in that half space and turns well. McCartney can't keep that one in. Jimenez restarting to Yillis. Yillis deceptive with touch. Ball forward, but McCartney cutting it out. Hitting a nice ball to Clayton, and Waltman resets back to McCartney. McCartney going long. And Pikau and Priato were reaching at that one.
Welcome back. 3 minutes 45 left on the clock. And here's an opportunity for the Western Devils if they can find Priata, who looks for the switch to Waltman, but well defended there by Elias. The crowd's getting up for this one. What a ending we have in store as Clayton goes for the shot. Well defended there by the Andinas. Clayton looks to hit Waltman. Back to Clayton. Chip. That looked like for a second it was going to hit McCartney, but well worked set piece, just not enough on that ball. Devils on the verge of stop clock territory. We'll like to see if they get the fifth man out, but do you have to remember the Western Devils, they do have a smaller squad, like my co-commentator Ben O'Brien said, than most other teams in the league. Luckily it hasn't affected them too much this season with any key injuries, but you'd have to say if the likes of Waltman or Clayton did get injured, they would be in trouble, but luckily they've had a solid season. Find themselves on the verge of a grand final, but they are 1 goal down, 2.5 minutes left. Someone's going to have to step up and answer the call. Chip down the line, but Waltman collects. That pass sloppy there by Waltman. Chip down the line. Well found, and Waltman does well to clear the lines as now comes Ilias. It's a 3v2 if they can use it well. Squares the ball, well saved, and now there's a free lady out the back. Clayton, they couldn't find it, but now they go on the break. Priato goes inside. McCartney. And they clear their lines. End-to-end action now as a timeout called for the Western Devils. Minute 33 on the clock. We'll be back just after this ad break. And welcome back. The story line is written. A minute 33 left on the clock. Western Devils have it all to do. They're 1 goal down. Here comes Clayton in the middle. Waltman goes for the shot. It's well cleared as we see Coach Rob Michalak put the timeout card in for the Andinas. I want to just keep this game stop-start. Have no chances for the Western Devils. That one thought it got deflected off the Andinas, but it is a goal kick and a timeout for the Andinas. We'll be back with you just after this break. And we're back. There was still a couple seconds left on that timeout, but both teams eager to get this one underway. Minute 18 remaining. Priado, wide to Clayton. Tries to take on two, but instead hits the commentator bot. Looks like a bit of damage occurred, but we are all right here in the commentator's box. But look for Squared, try to hit Clayton, but couldn't find her, and the keeper will reset play. Out wide, Waltman. Well read by Waltman. Good physicality between the two. And here's an opportunity. Goes through two. And it is a foul. Maybe a goal scoring opportunity. And it is a second yellow. And she's up. And what a finale we have in store, ladies and gentlemen. 44 seconds left on the clock. The Andinas are a lady down. She was through on goal, and you can't deny with the referee's decision there on the second yellow card. And if the Andinas do make the grand final, we'll just see who that was. That was Ingrid Gomez-Basilo. She won't be able to play in the next match, the grand final, but tell you what, 44 seconds left on the clock. The Andinas, the Western Devils score here. What a finale we have on our hands. Maybe a side into extra time. Here's an opportunity. Will it be Clayton? She shoots, goes for the dummy. An opportunity. Clayton still goes. Well saved. And it is a foul called against Nellie Clayton. She did come in with her boot. Boot came in at Nori Pukau, and it was well called there by the referee. And now ball just resets with Gabau, and it's a 4v3 for the final moments of this match. Will the Western Devils send it into extra time, or will the Andinas hold on and book themselves into the WSL Grand Final? Resets to Priado, goes for the shot. But unfortunately, McCarty just could not find the back of the net. 20 seconds remaining. Nori Pukau just happy to see it long. Take valuable seconds off the clock. Gabauer rolls it out. McCartney. They're going to have to get going. There's one more big chance I can feel in this match. Priado brings it inside, goes for the shot. Clayton shoots, another save by Pukau. She's been incredible all game. Definitely a shout for the votes for MVP. Clayton to Priado. Back to Clayton. Well defended by Reed. Back to Priado. Oh, and that was the chance. That was the chance from Gabauer. But they've got a side kick. Chip to the back post. Priado squares it. Pukau. This will see them in the grand final. The Andinas have done it. Much to the heartbreak of the Western Devils. What a game. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just experienced it. Had everything. Red card. Plenty of goals. As we see the fans getting called off the court, and the Andinas were up in arms with celebration. That will see us done for the evening. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you for the next MSL contest of the Coburn Wolves up against the West Coast Cobras.